we have 102 days left to get this Titan II Replica missile done and livable. Today we are going to take this fixture apart. It's important to get all of these done first because we need to free up this metal table so we can build a fixture to cut the aluminum to length. So, gotta go get some gravel to fill in the spot so we have a place to work. Ugh. I got a two-wheel drive tractor. This saved me like 10 grand 12 years ago. And there's times when I pay the price for it. A load of gravel in the front. There's not enough traction on the back. Ugh, so frustrating. Don't ever cheap out on tools. All right, so here's the math. You guys at home follow along. If we're wrong, it'll be way too late. We've already cut them all. So this is exactly 10 feet in diameter, so pretty simple. Circumference or diameter times pi to get circumference. So that's 31.415 feet in diameter. Sorry, in circumference, which puts us at 0.415 of a foot. I thought about doing this whole thing in metric. It's just so much easier. I know that's not American, but you know. So 0.415 times a foot, 4.98 inches. So it's just shy of 5 inches. So that means the total circumference is 31 feet, call it 5 inches. Divide by 3. Yeah, 10 feet, 5 and 11/16 inch. It's okay to be, we're gonna cut it just a little heavy at 10 feet, 5 3/4. I mean, that measurement, if we're off by 1/8 of an inch, that's okay. But the bigger concern is we have to be perfectly consistent. Because when we try to connect these two together, imagine cutting 2 soda cans in half and trying to slide them where they're perfectly mated up. It's going to be a challenge. So the key is we're going to build out this fixture here where it's going to be exactly 10 feet, 5 3/4. All right, let's get into building the fixture.
Trial and error, here we go.
What's this tray for?
So put the saw in it.
I'm gonna put the saw in here.
Ah, okay.
That way we consistency with our cuts.
Oh, that's a problem.
What? Ooh, that is a problem.
So this side will work, but this side is gonna have to do it.
Shallow. In there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here, put it down. I think it feels nasty. Or you want a cold cut saw. You ruined my best clamp. Oh, sorry. I was trying to. This thing's being a little finicky right now. What's that?
I was excited to see some domes.
Well, they're
Ish.
as good as I can do.
It's like if the Mint haven't had an off year.
It's funny. You want to weld?
No, not really.
Do a little test slide. Make sure those things are
Gonna work.
slide in the track. Oh yeah, that's much better.
What kind of play do we have in there? I'm not really happy with how this turned out. It's fine, it just moves too much. We tried to stiffen it up, but I think what we're going to do is I have a Festool track saw, and it's great, but I couldn't find aluminum blades for it. I think I found some that will work. They're smaller, but that's okay, I think. We're gonna do that. Along with that, we're gonna be building the overlay template. So once this is cut, we have an overlay, basically another fixture that will have all the holes pre-drilled for all the rivets. So hopefully we get that done.
Well, everything's backwards in the UK.
This is German, not Ukrainian. It's looking promising. All right. Nice and smooth. All right, well, let's work on putting this up. Okay, we're about to make our first inaugural cut in the aluminum. We're cutting it long, of course, in case something messes up. Brian is going to be the clamp for today. Got the track saw set up. So, close nice and smoothly. No play in it, side to side. So we're just going to see if this blade cuts and how it does. Here we go. So first cut done. Are we happy with it, Brian?
I think it did pretty well.
So test number 1 down. It's exciting. Right now we're actually switching over. We're working on the template for the rivet holes. So we're making a huge fixture basically, so when we have these cut, we can drill the rivet holes all in the same space at the same time. It's going to take a while to build that because we have probably 300 holes to drill in 3/16 steel, but once that's done, we've got 60 some odd sheets that we're going to be riveting, so it'll be well worth it to build that. But that's where I'm off to now. This is our kind of a layout of the template. This is our first drill. See if our pattern works out right. I think it'll be okay. First piece drilled. Let's go down here and see how it... So what we'll do is once we get all the holes drilled in all of these, we'll use this piece, our initial cut piece, as a template. I said that this was the first one we drilled. It is. This is the first one. Which is nice. We made no mistakes before that. So we'll get this one done. I think we'll use this one. Looks good. We'll use this as a template for the other 14. And then do these 3. Weld them all together, and we will have a template for drilling all our rivet points.
Expect it to be a lot bigger than that.
So what I really want is to super duper etch this one out and drill here. So this puts our pattern. This is 2 inches, this is 1 inch. So now we're back into our,
okay,
like that. Okay.
Everything's so contrasty today.
Oh, look at that.
All right, let's do the quick math. We have about,
This isn't very quick at all.
basically we have 1 rivet per inch, because we're doing 2 rows of 2 inches. We have 60 linear feet of template, so 60 linear feet times 12, 720 rivets per sheet. There's 3 sheets, so times 3 per single round, and times, I think we're gonna end up with about 22 of these sections, so times 22, 47,520 rivets.
I think my arms just fell off.
So just around for fun, 50,000 rivets. And that doesn't include any other framing that we're having to do around, like the entrance, around all of the, that doesn't count putting the nose cone on, building the nose cone.
A door.
Right, doors. So,
Extra bracing, whatever.
but for fun, nice round numbers, 50,000 rivets. Yeah, somehow late in the day, I don't know. We just made it more difficult. It's really my fault because we were using this, we used a template on top of this, but this is actually, this center one that you see here has to be in the center, as opposed to, like, these are offset to the edge, because that's, you know, you measure in 3/8 from the edge of the final sheet. So that's correct, but the center one's got to be in the center. For myself, I didn't put enough thought into it.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just go late in the day.
It's a mistake any missile builder can make. Now we're going to be welding this up on top of this piece in order to make this template. Keen viewers will notice that we now have a fancy canopy. And we're also fighting a fun little problem here. It rained unexpectedly. It's the wettest year on record here in Arkansas, so that's fun. So this canopy will be really good for the rain and it'll be really good in the summer when we'll be working here. Anyway, so when this got wet, it flash boils when you weld, and then it looks like the steam comes up and messes with the gas. There are ways to fix that, but it's more fun just to mess with it and see what happens. This is done, we think. So this is again, the fixture to get for the rivet holes. Probably be drilling 63 of these, 66, one of those two. Get that done. Yeah, we're gonna let it cool for a little bit, and then we'll move it and see what happens.